Okay, today we're going to learn how to do MAD. Mean absolute deviation. I looked up, when I found out that I had to teach that last year, I looked up the definition. I couldn't even understand the definition in the book dictionary. But then I went to a workshop and I asked, remember I told you I asked questions. I said, I don't understand. They explained it, and I said, you're kidding. That's all it is. That's simple. You already know how to do the mean, right? How do you get the mean? How do you get the mean? Tracy, what she said, and what she say, everybody? Add the numbers up and divide by how many numbers there are. Number of numbers is what somebody said. The number of numbers. How many numbers there are in the list? How many football scores? How many grades? How many basketball scores? How many, the height of the building? Whatever you're getting the average of. So you're first going to get the mean. Okay? That's the first thing we're going to do. So on page 413 in your book, look at the A. This is the height of various buildings. Okay? We decide the height of various buildings. So the first thing we're going to do is calculate the mean. Cross out round to the nearest whole number. We're going to I want to do one that's as is. So we're going to calculate the mean. How do we calculate the mean again? We're going to add these numbers up. Go. Add them up. Hurry. Calculate. Calculator. Calculate. Calculator. Everybody add till you get 591. You must have missed a number. 591. Good. Now we're going to take the 591 and divide by what? I know how many? 10. Hey, oh goodness gracious. Do we need to divide that by 10 on a calculator? No. No, we don't need to divide on calculator. What are we doing? When you divide by 10, what's the trick? Move the decimal over left one time. So that's going to be 59.1. Circle it. That's our mean. Okay? That's the first step. You get the mean of the average of the numbers. Okay? You're getting the mean. Okay. The next step is to subtract. You're going to subtract. Look, guys, and they gave you a place in your chart, little squares in your chart to get find the differences between the mean and each of these numbers that you just got through getting the average of. So you're going to take the mean and you're going to subtract these two numbers. Now, guys, what does absolute value mean? Who remembers absolute value? We talked about it one time, but the positive number is it's how far the number is from 0. It's always positive. Absolute means it's always positive. So you're going to subtract these two numbers. It doesn't matter which way. I mean, you can go ahead and do 59.1 minus 60, but we're not going to use the negative number. Go subtract it and tell me what you got. So if you did 59.1 minus 60, you got negative. You don't use the negative. God bless you. So go subtract 59.1 and all these numbers. Go. Put the answer in the squares. Guys, all you're doing is going 59.1 minus 62. But do not use the negative. You're subtracting 59.1 in each number. Okay. So everybody got? Okay. What we just did was we found out how far each number was from the mean. We found out the distance, but we want the positive difference. That's why we did the absolute. Absolute value means the distance from 0. Okay? When you say you're going to Beaumont, do you say I'm going negative 50 miles? No. Distance is always positive. So, what you're going to do is distance from the mean, and you subtracted it. Has everybody got these numbers? Okay. Now, so we've done 2 steps. We got the mean. We found the difference all the numbers are from the mean. Now we're going to get the mean of the numbers we just subtracted. So we're going to go add all these numbers up. Go, add them up, add them up. Okay, 27.2 divided by 10. Why 10? There's still 10 numbers. There were 10 numbers a while ago. There's still 10 numbers. Okay, do we need to divide by 10 on calculator? No, what is it? 2.72. Now, if we rounded that to the nearest whole number, it would be about what? 3. That's the mean. I'm sorry. The mad. Cross out mean. Right mad. That would be our mad. Mean absolute deviation. Deviate means how far, deviate means the change, how much change there is. How far you deviate off the road. Okay? Deviate means how far you go off the, how much you change. So, I know, it keeps saying that. Okay, now on B. Now we're going to start over with a new list of numbers. We're going to take these numbers. We're going to find the mean. Everybody go. Add. And divide. And we're around to their whole number. You are quick with that calculator. Well, she did the other one fast and she didn't know what we were doing. Okay, did everybody get 449? Well, keep adding until you get 449. Hey, use your finger. I noticed several of you doing that. Use your finger. 46 plus 47 plus 56. Use your finger to go down. Make sure you don't skip one. or your pencil. Hold it. Calculate, calculate, calculate. That's why some of you take longer, because you're going back and forth and you forget where you are. And okay, 449 divided by what? 9. What'd you get? Let's don't say that. I think we're in 8th grade now, and I think we know how to read that number. 49 point repeating 8 is, and I have explained that how many? Logan, listen to me, buddy. I have explained that several times when we were dividing our fractions and getting our decimal. I have explained that several times. Why does this have a 9 at the end? It rounded. This was 8 and this was 8. This rounded off to a 9. So it's 49 point repeating 8. If we round to their whole number, it's going to be what? 50. That's our mean. 50 is our mean. Turn the page. David, what are you doing? Turn the page. At the top, write, God bless you, write 50 and put the mean. Circle it. 50 is our mean. Now, what are we going to do? Subtract what? Good. And do we need a calculator to subtract these numbers? No. 50, and we're going to subtract 50 in each of those numbers. Subtract 50 in all those numbers. Good. Don't need a calculator to subtract 50 and 46. You shouldn't. Okay, tell me the numbers you got. 4. 2. We'd already started. Let's start over. 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 2, 7, 2, 5. Good job. Now, so we got the mean. Now we subtracted. Now what do we do? No, we don't divide by 9. We got to do something before we divide. There you go, Logan. So we're going to add all these numbers up. Isaac, we're going to add all of these numbers. Well, yeah, because we already did the top, remember. Now we're doing the bottom numbers. Who added them in their head? Good. Okay, so 35 divided by 9 equals what? Well, repeating 8. 3 point repeating 8. So if we round that to the whole number, that's going to be about what? 4. Circle 4. Circle 4. That is your MAD, your mean absolute deviation. MAD, 3 letters, 3 steps. MAD, 3 letters, 3 steps. That means approximately, yes. Thank you. That means approximately, about 4. Approximately 4. That's not the exact answer. Okay, turn to page 4. We're skipping to 418. 418. Okay, guys, very quickly, without a calculator. Everybody, put the calculator down. Put the calculator to the side. We're going, this list of numbers right here, we're going to, well, you don't have to put the lid on it. You don't have to put, we're about to go. We're going to very quickly go get the mean. We're going to add that up. Go. Add them up in your head. Shh. Well, okay, what'd you get? 40. We're going to divide by how many numbers? And guys, it's not always 10. Remember, we had one that was 9 a while ago. I don't know why this book did 10 mainly, but okay. So 40 divided by 10 is what? 4. What is 4? Good. So 40 is our, 4 is our mean, excuse me. 4 is our mean. So now what do we have to do with the 4? Yes. So 4 minus 1. Go. Oh, 3. Now go do all the rest of them. Go. Subtract 4 from each number. Hurry. Okay. We got 3. Now tell me the rest of the numbers. 2, 0, 0, 1, 2, 4. Hey, are zeros numbers? No. Yes. Guys, 0 is a number. Every time I have people go, well, I got a 0. What? 0 is a number. 0 is an answer. 0 is a number. Okay? So, now let's add these up real quick. Together. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 16. Good job. So 16 divided by 10. Why 10? There's 10 numbers. 1.6. Thank you for not doing it on the calculator. 1.6. Circle it. That's our mad. Yes. Okay, look at the bottom. Look at the bottom of the page. Check off the first list of numbers. Check off these on 7. We're going to come down here. This is where I want you to show your work. I'm coming by to look here. I don't want to look all over here. I want to look right here, please. You're going to do the first step, which is to get the mean. I want to see the total divided by how many numbers. Don't round. Don't round. Just leave it as is. Then the second step, you're going to get the what? No, the second step, differences. Hey, I'm going to look up. I want the differences all right there. The difference is right there. Where you been doing it? Right underneath. And then step 3 is to get the mad, and that's getting the mean again, isn't it? Of your new numbers. Go. Quick. Let's go. I'm coming around to check. Guys, which numbers are we going to use? The top. Why did I check that? That's the numbers we're going to use. Okay, so guys, here we go. So we have folded this to put on page 4 in our notes. We have folded this to put on page 4 in our notes. Okay, so let's remind ourselves. And you have to kind of fill in the copier messed up a little bit. On step 1, okay, we're doing the MAD, which is the mean absolute deviation. The mean is what we do first. We get the mean. How do you get the mean? Get the total and divide by the number of numbers, right? The number you have. Step 2, absolute. That should click in your mind. Oh, I got to get the absolute. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. What am I going to do on the second step? Absolute. That should remind you to get the what? The distance from the mean, huh? Instead of from 0, you're getting it from the mean. So we're getting the difference of the mean and the numbers. Let's just put NOS period for numbers. So the mean, you're getting the total divided by the number of numbers, and on the absolute, you're getting the difference, and it's always positive, isn't it? Subtract the mean and the numbers, each number. Now, what's the third step? Yes, but you got to get the mean again, right? You get the mean again of the what? Of the differences, yes. So you're going to get the total of the differences. I'm just going to put DAF. I think y'all remember that, huh? Total of differences by the number of numbers again. This is just to help you remember when you're going back through studying or need help. Okay, so let's open it up. Open it up. Now, everybody look at the first one. Oh, I'm sorry. Number of numbers, NOS period. Look at Logan. Logan, let him look at yours. Can he read it? Okay, open it up. Now look at the chart. Everybody look at the chart. Look at the chart. Guys, this says day 1, day 2, day 3. You're not getting the mean of the days. You're getting the mean of the gallons. You're getting the mean of the gallons. And you don't round. You leave it as is. So step 1, let's remember, we're doing the mean, the differences, and guys, you can go put the numbers up here under the chart. You got room. And then you're going to get the mean again. And this will give you the MAD. When you get over here to the second one, guys, what does this mean? The number of points per game. First 7 games. What does that mean? The dots right there. So tell me the points they got in the games. 4, 8, 8, 10, 10, 12, 16. So they scored 8 twice. God bless you. They scored 10 twice. So you're going to use those numbers. Mean, difference, mean again. This will give you the MAD. On this one, you're going to have to round your MAD to the nearest 10th. Somebody's not listening. They've already started, and I'm not happy. If you've already started on the first one, I'm not happy. Mean, difference, MAD. You're going to round off. You're going to round off to the nearest tenth on this one. Leave this one alone. Do as is. Don't round anything. Do I want you to see what you're dividing? Yes, I want to see your total and what you're dividing on these. Are there any questions? Okay, go.